Hello everyone, this is King to Live and welcome to a weekly update news video as of July 3rd, 2025, going over the past week's Rockstar related news, mostly going over background updates. And by the way, in case you may hear me sound different in this video, it's because I've caught a flu not too long ago, but I'm recovering, so I may even pause in between very often just to cough it out maybe, because it definitely irritates my throat a bit, but still, I'm still gonna do my best to explain this information to you. Now, of course, weekly update video I've already done for this week. If you want to check that video out, link will be in the description. But without further ado, let's go over some Rockstar Newswire related topics. First, where Rockstar has announced on June 27th, not too long ago, the Hugo EP from Sparrow and Barbarossa now available, where Rockstar has stated the following information. Sparrow and Barbarossa's new 2-track EP Hugo is available now. Download the Hugo EP now on all major digital music services including Apple Music and Spotify. This week's weekly update, as I've generally said, it's information. I've made that video uniquely in its own video. The link of that will be in the description below. That generally goes over this week's rewards, discounts, and even the fact that there's a new Independence Day delivery for the Klaus Walton L35 stock vehicle. Now, in the hopes I could fit this in the title of this video, hopefully, I can't predict now, but in the hopes I could, I would definitely like to give a very quick shout out to a character that I've definitely, you know, I wouldn't say loved, but like, he was very interesting. I would say Tony Cipriani in GTA 3, because GTA 3 was my childhood game of basically the GTA franchise. It's been so long, ever since I played it on a PlayStation 2. Trust me, I enjoyed playing this game. I didn't even do missions. I was just hanging around the airport, firing guns at air. That's it. Eventually, I discovered at some point a couple weeks later into driving around the airport, just being stupid, that I ended up finding a ghost wall, which was quite surprising. Anyways, still, beyond that though, GTA 3 voice actor for Tony Cipriani, Michael Madsen, R.I.P, my guy. He'll be missed, especially that he wasn't just a voice actor in GTA 3 for Tony Cipriani, he also did voice acting and acting for other movies for his career. So it's not just a GTA 3, I don't want to give that interpretation, but still, I just wish to say, as someone who was a GTA 3 fan back when Rockstar knew what they were doing as best as they could with the resources available to them, including time crunch, which obviously they don't understand now compared to back then. We're gonna miss you, dude. Now, I wish to move on from this, not because, but, you know, still. But there's some many background fixes that Rockstar has done over the past couple of days, including all of these fixes right here that I will generally go over, but of course I'm going to go to these details specifically, starting from the first time Rockstar has introduced fixes after they've released the new content, or on June 17th. Which was basically when they released this DLC. They also included even more patches in the background upon this day. So they fixed an issue that resulted in players being unable to modify the new Money Fronts vehicles with a missile lock-on jammer. They fixed an issue that resulted in the Minimus vehicle not spawning during car detailing through PC Legacy, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Wow. Fixed an issue that resulted in the Titan job mission failing unexpectedly during the damage to the Titan 250D objective. Fixed an issue that resulted in a payout for Fleece job heist setup missions being lower than intended. Thanks, Rockstar. Settings are now highlighted when they have been modified for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. And something you guys maybe hear me complain about, but only like in the most minuscule way possible. Basically saying something like the fact that this video takes that's the fact that all what I've just done in this video up until now is still shorter than the name given to this vehicle. I just loved poking fun at it, but I'm surprised Rockstar actually fixed this, or updated it rather, from it being called the Italia GTO Stinger TT 4-wheel 2-door, has a front window, rear window, 2 doors, front headlights, rear taillights, 2 taste, blah blah blah, all that names that they're just giving to that vehicle. They finally shortened it to Stinger TT. I love poking fun at the vehicle. I'm surprised Rockstar actually fixed that. Of all things, this is proof Rockstar's listening to me at this point. On June 19th, they featured other fixes, where they fixed an issue that resulted in the GT Jado thrust not appearing to work when flying the Tula in the super yacht mission All Hands. Fixed an issue that resulted in Mr. Favre work failing to launch after repeated playthroughs. Wow. Fixed an issue that resulted in players being unable to collect the Progress Hub Money Friends Tier 4 rewards. Fixed an issue that resulted in heat not clearing after completing Car Wash, Helicopter Tour, or Wii Delivery missions. They actually had that as a problem. How did I know that was going to be a thing? And they fixed an issue that resulted in players being unable to enter delivered Coronas after having used the RC tank. Wow. June 20th, one quick fix. Fixed an issue that resulted in a bunker shooting range being inaccessible if using black targets. That... Why? I'm not even going to think about that. Why would you do that, Rockstar? Why? I don't know what to say. That's an interesting fix. I'll say that at the very least. Why would you do that, Rockstar? How dare you? Anyways, June 26, 2025, they featured 7 new vehicles finally, featuring the Groti Ellis Carmichita Classic, the NS Minimus, the Declass Tampa GT with HSW upgrades, which is available to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and GT5 Enhanced only. With the HSW upgrades, of course, but the vehicle itself is available to everyone, alongside the PS4, Xbox One, and PC Legacy versions. There's also the new Brute Bobcat Security Stockade van, the Brute Stockade. Interesting. Okay. The Declass Walton L35 stock, and the Overfly Suzume, which is now available to all players, previously only available to GT Plus members. It also technically used to only have the Declass Tampa GT available to GT Plus members through the Vinewood Car Showroom, but of course it's available to everyone now. Safeguard deliveries. Are you sure it was the Brute Stockade? Because I'm sure there was another vehicle outside of that. I have a gut feeling there's something else out there than the Brute Stockade. I just don't have the car on my mind. The NS Minimus, actually. But still, I don't know. Maybe it's because it was just 6 vehicles, but they decided to add that as a 7th one on their list just because, for the fun of it. I don't know. I'm overthinking this. They also added Safeguard deliveries on June 26th, where players can launch a new repeatable job in Los Angeles delivering high-value goods, which pays only like $17,000. Way less than vigilante missions. And these jobs cannot be accessed when part of an organization or motorcycle club. Finally, on June 27th, they fixed an issue that resulted in rebreathers depleting too quickly when underwater during the Kyoperko heist. Okay. And on July 1st, 2025, they fixed an issue that resulted in PC players receiving a transaction error if they owned Higgins Helitors and have the maximum high demand bonus upon completing a full hangar assault mission. This was actually a problem someone brought up on Reddit, and they warned everyone not to make high demand bonus with special cargo bonus on top of the extra bonus for owning Higgins Helitors, because there's special cargo bonuses available when you like collect a certain amount of goods of specific kinds. That gives you, let's say, a 5% or 10% bonus. So with all that combined together, that actually gave you a transaction error and completely got rid of all your cargo, and you didn't make any money from it. I'm glad they took that into consideration and fixed that, because their stupid money locked values is just ridiculous. It's breaking the game at this point. Their money hungry, greedy ideas are just breaking the game at this point. That's what I'm gonna say. GT Online free to play event at PlayStation ended today, alongside the fact that PS Plus, well, GT Online is free to play on PlayStation consoles without PS Plus subscription, but yeah, it was over as of July 1st because it was available since June 18th. But it's like someone has mentioned on Reddit, GT Online Reddit post, someone has said do not sell 50 narcotics crates in a full session, because obviously it's going to give you a transaction error, but Rockstar has fixed this hanger bug on PC at the beginning of July. I guess this is the first time Rockstar support actually cared about their community in like history, because yeah, I don't know why Rockstar wouldn't take care of this immediately. It's interesting, but I'm glad they fixed it. It's the first time in 13 years they actually did something good. Rockstar support. That's all I'm gonna say, because they kind of suck. They don't even know GT Online exists. Anyways, there's even more fixes, but I've already went through those fixes anyways, so here's generally all of that again, including fixes from June 19th and June 17th that I've generally just gone through. But in the end, that is all that I have in terms of news of the past week's Rockstar related news topics. Hope you guys did find this video as informative as best as I tried to showcase this information to you. And if you did enjoy and wish to stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday evening or maybe Friday morning, stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe, go the extra mile, share this with your friends, or leave a comment with what you liked or disliked of the information you've received. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys stay tuned for more. The support is always appreciated but never forced. And thank you for watching. And happy Independence Day from a Canadian content creator to my US viewers, specifically and especially. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a good week, and don't celebrate too hard, but be safe.